Hey everybody, welcome to another retro handheld video. Today we're checking out the Powkiddy V90. And it just so happens I happen to have one of the original Nintendo Game Boy Advance flips, which this is based off of. You see, it's a little bit smaller, but it really stole most of its, even the little name label, pretty close to being the same. Definitely close to the same. Little different button placements, but not much. This has two speakers, this has one. But you're going to find out very shortly this one actually has a way better screen than the original, obviously, because it's that much newer. This one feels chintzy compared to this one. The original feels really heavy duty. This one feels light, but it clicks into place, it locks, it's not floppy. I think it's just the plastic it's made out of doesn't feel strong, but it is. I mean, you can squeeze it and it doesn't move. So we're going to take right off the bat, if I get the old one to fire up, we're going to try to compare the same game on both systems. Yeah, it's even hard to read the original game. Make sure we got the, yeah, even the brightness on high. This one's getting old. We'll go ahead and get that one fired up. Go ahead and get this one fired up. Oops, gotta find my letter, it's easier. This comes preloaded with an absolute crap ton of games. I have not put the custom firmware on it. There is custom firmware that supposedly makes it a lot better. And we'll just give me a minute. You can see how many games are on this thing. It's insane. These are just the Game Boy Advance games. Legends is over there. We go. You can obviously see how much better the screen is in this one than the original. Even the glare out here, it's even hard to see the original. The sound is better. The screen is better. Oh, and this is under $40. These right now in the hands of collectors are way more than $100 bucks. And you have to buy all the games for it. So I'm going to turn this down. It's got wicked volume. As you can see, maybe I can get this one to finish loading up. There we go. Yeah, they're both doing Zeldas. Side by side, 100% better than the old one. And these are great, but this is so much better. I'm going to go ahead and shut the old one down. The battery doesn't last long in it anyways anymore. It's getting old. We're going to go ahead and shut that one down. Get it out of the way. And you can see this plays just fine. Plays very well. I'm trying to get the glare out of here. But it plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo and Super Nintendo really well. It does not have a clock and does not have Wi-Fi, but it does have, when you hook up the USB-C, you can go direct to your computer and transfer files direct to the handheld. Rather, the Mini MiU Plus is my favorite, but that one you have to take the memory card out and drop it in. So there's that. This does the MAMES, the Wonder Swan. Like I said, it does play PlayStation 1. Not all. And apparently custom firmware fixes it and makes it even better in the PlayStation 1 category, but we'll fire up a PS1 game. And see, they work. They really do work. surprisingly, in this little tiny compact format. This is, like I said, this is less than 40 bucks after shipping. So even including shipping, this thing is less than 40 bucks. It does have some issues that you got to shut it down properly, which is fixed in the custom firmware as well. But like I said, for less than 40 bucks, you can't go wrong. It got the memory card slot, headphone jack, USB-C volume control, shoulder buttons, L1 and L2, R1 and R2. They good satisfying click on them, so you know you've pressed them. Apparently I started a new game. I've played with this now for a little over a week, but it plays, everything I've played with it has played really well. I am going to be giving this one away at some point. I just got to figure out how or why, what I'm going to do for the giveaway, but you can clearly see it plays just fine. Plays PS1 games. It's nice and smooth, which is surprising being PS1 in this little form factor. I suck at the games, but like that. I'm never good at these games, but that's PS1, which are usually some of the hardest that it plays up to. It comes, like I said, totally loaded with a ton of games. It does have some Microsoft ports as well. Quake 2. Got a couple of ports in here. Settings. There's not a lot to it. It just works really well. Out of the box, if you want one, you can just throw in your pocket and walk around with, and you got a few extra minutes you want to throw out and play a game that's below PS1 or PS1 or below. This is a great little thing. It's like 40 bucks after shipping, so it really, you can catch them on sale. The other day they were like 28 bucks. So I'll leave a link to, you can get them on Amazon, but you pay more, but you're getting them from a US supplier, or you can buy them on AliExpress for much less, but you have to wait a week or so for them to show up in the mail. Like I said, originally it felt kind of chintzy compared to the original, but it locks solid and clicks in place. The buttons work really well. They don't seem to be mushy. And yeah, battery. I think it's a cell phone battery in this one. Yeah, regular standard cell phone battery, so you can replace it real easy. The old style cell phone. So it's, you say, for the money, you can't go wrong. If that's all you want to play is the old stuff below PlayStation 1 and back. So this is not going to be a long video, so we're going to leave it here. And like I say, this is the Powkiddy V90, and it works really well. I'm happy with it, and hope you all enjoy. And I'm out of here. Have a good one.